Guys, so I'm in the heart of Oxnard, California, and this is one of the last and only video stores. I used to go here about 15 years ago. When I was in high school, I think they still do rentals. Let's go check it out. So right as you walk up, they have some movies right here, just kind of sunbathing. But I remember this guy used to have a lot of crazy stuff, obscure special interest titles they called them, where it was like Faces of Death and like all these like weird type of movies. But you can get all kinds of stuff here, especially a lot of horror movies. I'm gonna try to look for some obscure titles, mainly on the hunt for Blu-rays. I don't know if he sells Blu-rays though, but I know he definitely rents them out. Let's go inside. All right, so it looks like he has a Blu-ray section. Oh, right here he said 3 for $10, and also 3 for $10 on DVDs over here. One of the worst movies right here, babe. So I'm just gonna go through them, but I've kind of picked out a couple. It definitely has a good selection for sale. A couple of titles like these, they go directly to DVD. And source code is actually pretty good one, I thought. A lot of ones that you don't really see like in the dollar bin sometimes. But I'm going for ones that have a lot of rewatch value. Comedies mainly for me personally. Oh, never even heard of that one. Heard this one was really bad, or boring actually. So which one was this? No, I don't know that one. So pretty decent collection as far as Blu-rays. He has a lot of DVDs. So I heard mixed reviews on Dark Crime, so let me know guys if you've seen that one. To World's End was a really good one, part of the trilogy of like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. It's the third one in that trilogy, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. That one's a really good one about them kind of pub jumping. So if you guys like that, definitely recommend that. What is this? Never saw that. Prom Night. Heard mixed reviews about this one as well. But I'll have to go through these and let you guys know my picks afterwards. So this is that nostalgia that most of you guys remember, if you guys are as old as me. Coming in here looking at posters, each section categorized. Like over here it looks like you got horror Blu-ray. So I believe this is all for rental. I wish it was to buy, because he has a lot of good horror stuff. Alright guys, so I am back from a view to video. The guy was extremely nice, the owner, the guy who works there at the front desk. Like I said, he's been there since I was in high school, which was like over 15 years ago. And he's such a nice dude. And, you know, what he was telling me is that he goes, man, your pickups are like actual movies. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, you pick some titles that are like pretty good rewatches. A lot of people around here just go for like the horror or like action titles that are just kind of like one and done movies. But, you know, I wanted to really get a couple of these movies that I do rewatch and, you know, that are going to have some shelf life. So like I said before, his deal was 3 DVDs or Blu-rays for only $10. Now, I know that's not the dollar DVDs that you guys are used to, but these ones right here are in pretty good condition because it is a rental place. So they usually make sure that they come back scratch free, or they have machines that'll actually clean them. So the cases for the most part were in okay condition, and one of these does have a slipcover for a movie that I really, you know, did want to add to my collection. So the first movie is Paul Rudd and Jason Segel, I Love You Man. This one also has Rashida Jones. Guys, this one I actually did have on DVD, but I wanted to add it to, you know, just for my Blu-ray, just because, you know, better quality, obviously, better sound and whatnot. So yeah, this movie is pretty much Paul Rudd's character. He does propose to Rashida Jones, and one thing though, he doesn't have any friends, so he doesn't have a best man. So that kind of complicates things, as Rashida Jones does have a lot of female friends. He's more of like the business type, a real introvert, just into his music. I think he plays the bass, slapping the bass, man. That's a big one line in that movie. So, it's his goal in the movie to find someone that he can make a best man. So that's where Jason Segel kind of comes in. They just, awkwardly, their worlds collide. It's filmed in LA and Santa Monica. So, that's close to home for me. So a lot of surrounding areas that I am familiar with. And it just has so many funny, quotable lines, and they become the best of friends. Jason Segel is phenomenal in this character, almost like a Big Lebowski, like a very just like laid back beach bum type of character. So definitely check out I Love You Man. It's very one of those quotable movies, around the whole time, of like 2010, 2015, when you were getting a lot of like, Zach Galifianakis type of movies, or like, I'm drawing Seth Rogen, and that whole bunch of Paul Rudd and Will Ferrell and those type of movies and stuff like that. So if you guys are a fan of those type of movies, definitely check out I Love You Man. Like I said, I already had it, but I wanted to add it to my Blu-ray collection. So the second was one, you guys are going to crucify me for only seeing it this year. It was 2015's, I believe, or 2014's Whiplash right here. And this is Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons. Phenomenal movie, guys. Through and through, I thought it was perfect. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. It's pretty much about Miles Teller. His character is, he wants to be a drum perfectionist. He wants this to be his career, and he's going to do whatever it takes, to be part of Mr. J.K. Simmons' band, it's kind of like a jazz type of band, but they do a bunch of different numbers and stuff. But he is a real hard ass to Mr. Miles Teller. I don't know why I keep saying James Teller. Miles Teller's character, and he just wants him. It's not him being the best he can be. It's him being the best for his band. So it becomes a whole mind manipulation game, a physical, it's just a mind freak of emotional things going on, physical and mental abuse. It's just crazy. And it was portrayed beautifully. The ending of this movie brought me to tears because it's about perfectionism. Anybody that's dealt with perfectionism, being an artist, a musician, you guys know exactly what this movie's about. You guys know that this is a fantastic pickup. Like I said, it had a slipcover. It's in really good condition. It looks like they kept it in the slip because this is like freaking phenomenal. No scratches or anything on it, bangs or bruises. And it says digital HD on there. I doubt that's even still active. But yeah, Whiplash, phenomenal movie, guys. And the third one was kind of a blind buy. It's called The Company You Keep with Robert Redford. There's Shia LaBeouf right there. I believe it also has Stanley Tucci, Terrence Howard, and Nick Nolte. And there's also who's that? Anna Kendrick is also in it too. So from what I gathered, it looks like it's just another one of those, drama thriller movies where I think Mr. Robert Redford, he knows some information, and the government's after him. Terrence Howard does play an FBI agent, it looks like, based on the pictures in the back right here. And this is actually directed by Mr. Robert Redford, so that's awesome. I've never even heard of this one right here, but the owner of A View to Video let us know that this was a good movie. So I'm going off his recommendation. We'll probably actually catch this tonight or in the next couple of days because we do like these drama thriller movies. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you have seen this movie, The Company You Keep. Like I said, it was, I believe, directed by Robert Redford and written by him as well. So I didn't even know he directs and writes. So yeah, that is my little pickup right here, guys. Not a haul, but I mean, 3 for $10. Blu-ray, I'll take it. I mean, good movies are hard to come by, especially in good condition. So anyways, let me know if you guys have seen any of these movies. Once again, leaving comments below, and hit that thumbs up if you guys did appreciate this review on A View to Video. Like I said, it was awesome to see that they're still in business. I was actually scared driving up there thinking that they might have gotten bought out or sold to or something else, might have happened to it. But it's cool that guy's keeping all of that alive. Like I said, he's been around for decades and no one rents videos anymore, but he still offers that rental service of, old movies, new movies. And it's just cool. I commend him because there's maybe only 2 in my area that I know of, like surrounding cities that I know of. So let me know also in the comments below, do you guys have active movie rental places? I'm very, very curious. Not red boxes. I'm talking about the ones you actually go in, like the old Blockbusters, the old Hollywood Videos. Do you guys have those still, rental places? I'm very, very curious to know. Like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button right there. And make sure you guys hit that like button once again if you guys appreciate my content. All right, guys, till next video, I'm gone. Peace.